thriving modern kingdom, heir to early civilizations and rich cultures, bridging east and west. Jordan, a breathtaking land of contrasts. Genuinely hospitable people, pleasant year-round climate, and a variety of experiences. Jordan welcomes you. Petra is Jordan's greatest attraction, one of the new 7 wonders of the world, and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. More than 2,000 years ago, the Nabatean Arabs built Petra at the junction of world trade routes for silk, spices, and perfumes. Like ancient caravans, you enter through the narrow Sikh, then explore this breathtaking city with its Arab accent on Greco-Roman style. Discover hidden plazas, theaters, tombs, and altars in the surrounding hills. At Jerash, one of the best preserved Roman provincial cities in the world, follow traces of chariot wheels along colonnaded streets. Reaching its peak in the 2nd century AD, Jerash was part of the Greco-Roman Decapolis, 10 cities inhabited by local people, but linked to the west by empire. Roman military drills, gladiator contests, and chariot races are reenacted in the Jerash Hippodrome today. Qais, Roman Jadara, overlooks Lake Tiberias, the biblical Sea of Galilee. Inspiring poets and philosophers in antiquity, it became a cultural center. Built from local black stone, Jadara is truly charming and unique. It is believed to be the site of the biblical miracle of Jesus and the swine. During the early Islamic Empire, rulers built trading centers, farms, and rest houses where they could strengthen ties with distant local tribes. These so-called desert castles fuse the Roman, Byzantine, and Persian styles. The walls of the 8th century luxury bathhouse, Qusayr Amra, which is a World Heritage Site, are covered with fresco paintings rich in themes from the formative period of Islamic art. Karak Castle was built during the Crusader times. The castle shows you the impressive insight into the architectural military genius of the Crusaders. Shaubak Castle dates from the same period as Karak Castle. It is perched on the side of the mountain with a grand sweep of fruit trees below. In Hajlun, explore the genius of Muslim military architects who helped defeat the Crusaders. Salaheddine's castle surveys the main routes into the northern Jordan Valley and is now surrounded by pine forests and farms. Guarding the Red Sea shore, Aqaba Castle was rebuilt by a Mamluk sultan in the 16th century. Nearby is the house of Sharif Hussein bin Ali, leader of the Great Arab Revolt, an ancestor of Jordan's present king, His Majesty King Abdulla II. Jordan is part of the Holy Land. The baptism site, the Bible's Bethany Beyond the Jordan, offers moving spiritual experiences at many levels. Start from the hilltop, where the prophet Elijah ascended to heaven. Follow paths through the wilderness to the River Jordan, where Jesus was baptized. New pilgrim facilities and churches share the riverbank with early Christian-era remains, and a Byzantine church built over John the Baptist's cave. Pope Benedict XVI visited here in 2009. The The walled city of Rasas is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, not only because of its ancient history. Exquisite mosaic floors installed in Christian churches well after the start of the Muslim rule in the 7th century AD testify to Jordan's long history of religious coexistence. Madaba and the plains of Moab were featured in many Old Testament events and thrived in Roman times. Madaba later produced some of the world's finest mosaics during its height as an important Byzantine center. Nearby, Mount Nebo marks the final station on Moses' flight from Egypt. During the year 2000 pilgrimage, Pope John Paul II announced Mukawar, Herod's hilltop palace, where Salome danced for the head of John the Baptist, as one of the 5 pilgrimage sites. As the site of major events in the early history of Islam, Jordan also hosts holy places, such as the tombs of honorable prophets and shrines of Prophet Muhammad's companions, peace be upon them. Tolerance and friendly relations continue to typify Jordan today, where faith illuminates the daily lives of Jordanians, Christian and Muslim alike. Escape to the heart of nature in the Hajlun Nature Reserve and Campsite. Hike among the mountains and forests blooming with wild flowers, like the black iris. Other ecotourism sites and reserves include the Azraq Oasis. Here, precious wetlands have been revived to support migrating birds. And the once nearly extinct Arabian oryx has been bred for release into the wild. The Dana Nature Reserve's dramatic landscape plunges from heights of 1,200 meters to 200 meters below sea level and hosts several distinct ecosystems. At Mujib Nature Reserve, explore Jordan's breathtaking mountains and valleys. Soothe body and spirit at Jordan's most unique locations. World-class hotels offer a variety of signature spa treatments and specialized medical clinics. Float your troubles away on the buoyant Dead Sea and relax with a massage or therapeutic treatment. The Dead Sea is the world's largest natural spa. Active benefits of the lowest spot on Earth include mineral salts and mud, filtered sunlight, and an oxygen-rich atmosphere. The most spectacular natural hot springs and waterfalls in Jordan gush from the mountains above the Dead Sea at Ma'in Hot Springs, where people have come for a good hot soak or a pounding outdoor shower since Roman times. A beautiful spa resort now offers a luxurious escape into nature and peace of mind. For fun and adventure, head south. Lose yourself in the splendor of Wadi Rum. Its timeless landscape has awed travelers for thousands of years, among them Lawrence of Arabia. Explore Rum on foot, on camel, by four-wheel drive, or by air. Climb its soaring heights, waterfalls, and rock formations. Feel the rhythm of the desert. Feast on mensef or zarb, a desert barbecue, and camp under starry skies. At Aqaba, Jordan's year-round resort on the Red Sea, dive into some of the world's most colorful reefs and marine life. Enjoy sun, sea breezes, snorkeling, boating, and other water sports. Stroll around the historic port town with its superb hotels, an expanding variety of restaurants and shops. Jordan's capital, Amman, ancient Philadelphia, is a multifaceted city. Citadel Hill dominates the old downtown and reflects the city's layers of history and culture. Once the site of biblical Rabbit Amman, it was also an important urban center in the Roman, Byzantine, and early Islamic periods. Cosmopolitan charm, a temperate and inviting climate, and optimal location make Jordan a popular choice for international conferences and events. Experienced professionals at a network of top-notch international hotels and other venues support a wide range of annual and special events that take advantage of Jordan's most unique natural and cultural settings. Museums cater to every interest, from amateur archaeologists to classic car buffs. On the menu, everything from sushi to a tasty falafel sandwich. Street markets, concerts, marathons, art exhibits, and plays fill the calendar. Jordan exceeds expectations and introduces you to authentic and unique experiences, sensations, encounters, insights, and